like this, you probably wouldn't think that solar power would be that useful, but that is not so. Solar panels do work, rain or shine, and here to tell us about the benefits of going solar is Real Good Solar Sales Manager Tom Cotter. Good morning to you,
Good
Tom.
morning.
How are you?
Great day out at the fair.
It is a great day, and it's a great day to have you here because I think people still wonder whether or not the panels work during a day like this. It's a bit overcast.
Absolutely they work. Germany has some of the most solar power in the world, and they have about the same sunlight as Anchorage, Alaska. So Central Valley obviously gets a lot more sun, and solar power works great. Okay,
let's talk about how this is becoming so popular, and people are really jumping on board because of the benefits, really, especially long-term benefits. Let's talk about that.
Right, well, one of the benefits to solar is that it can help you save a ton of money, thousands of dollars. From January of 2005 to March of 2010, there was about a 57% rate hike cumulative from PG&E.
Wow, okay.
And so what that comes out to every year is a rate increase of about 9.8%. So that's been more than the historic 6.7% over the last 30 years. So what's happened is that homeowners have each year tried to become more efficient in their house. They've put new windows in, they've done the air conditioner, done some appliances, and they haven't seen a savings in their bill because rates have just continued to climb. So when those people call us, they finally had enough of their bill. They're frustrated when they call us, and so we go out and we show them how much they could be saving.
And how much could they be saving?
Typically, it's somewhere between $20,000 and $60,000 that they could be saving over the next 20 years.
Wow.
So one of the things that we've done is we've changed the way that people are going solar. So we can actually, through our solar service plan, put solar on a homeowner's house for no upfront cost. So they sign an agreement with us, we come out, we put the solar on their house, and they actually pay for the solar power that that system produces at a lower rate than what they would have paid to PG&E.
And in the long run, it'll be paid for.
Absolutely.
And you're still saving that money.
You're saving, $20,000 to $60,000, $70,000 without having to come up with a lot of cost. And we've made it so easy that we compare it to, if PG&E or Edison called a homeowner and said, hey, we have this other rate schedule. It goes on for 20 years, and it's going to be cheaper than what you're paying right now. And there's no cost to switch. Would you like to switch to a cleaner source of energy and a cheaper source of energy? So we've made it easy for homeowners.
Yeah. What if you plan on maybe moving or not being in the house for that long? What happens then?
If you sell the house, it can just be transferred to the next homeowner. So you didn't spend $30,000 to $50,000 and then try to recoup that when you sell the house.
Yeah.
So we actually have a lot of people who are planning to sell in the next 3 to 5 years that actually prefer to go this route.
Yeah, and obviously it brings a lot of value to your home.
Absolutely.
A lot more value. Tell me about what you do about Real Good Solar. How long have you been around?
So Real Goods actually sold some of the first solar panels in the U.S. back in 1978. So we have over a 30-year history of educating people about renewable energy. We have our website, which is realgoodssolar.com. We also have retail at realgoods.com, and we have a nonprofit at solarliving.org. We educate somewhere around 200,000 people a year on how to build an energy-efficient house, how to install solar, things like that.
Speaking of installing, I see homes sometimes where there are only several panels on the home, and then you see other homes that have the entire rooftop, I guess. Why the difference? Is it just because?
Sometimes if there's just a couple panels on the roof, that may be solar thermal, which is to heat hot water. But you're right, there are different houses have different numbers of solar electric panels on them. That just depends on how much you're using in the house.
Okay, so it can vary.
The more power you use in the house, the more solar panels you need.
All right, and can you give us maybe a guesstimate? I know it's hard because it is, it goes by home and client, but can you give us maybe an estimate as to how much it would cost to put in a couple of panels?
For a typical homeowner in the valley right now, if you have a roof that's south-facing without a whole lot of shade, we can install a solar system on their roof for no cost right now, and then what they're paying each month for power is cheaper than what they would have paid to their utility.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Yeah,
okay, give us your number and website again so people can call for more information.
Our phone number is 888-56-SOLAR, and our website is realgoodssolar.com.
Okay, so they can find more information on the website.
Correct.
Thank you very much, Tom, for being here. Wow, a lot of great information.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, stick around, folks. More Central Valley Today, live from the Fresno Fair when we come back.